Alright, I'm back. I've got a new recording setup, which will probably start causing me to complain a lot about my back and my legs and whatnot. Just be prepared for that. But I should have more responsive controls, and you should be able to see where my stylus is a little bit better. So let's get to drawing this thing. I only realized, like, just before starting to record this, oh yeah, I need an idea for the sled. The issue is they kind of give you the whole sled to start with. So there's not much to work with here. I did pull up something just as a really vague idea, but it's not much to work with. Also, it was mentioned by someone that you can get a lot closer and draw like pixel by pixel if you really want to. Which, yeah, I do know about. I don't know if I made it sound like I didn't know that at some point or not. I do like that. Oh yeah, I forgot the grid. That's very nice. Although I don't know how often I'm going to use that. If I'm trying to draw with that level of detail, I'm doing something wrong, I think. Ah, this is another case too where I wish I had darker grays. I don't have dark grays. I have kind of this gray here. That's kind of it. Those are just black. That's annoying. I wish I could have black and gray. On the other hand, I have plenty of colors on the rainbow, which is nice. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Well, I'm gonna try to do one thing and do it well, if that's within my capability. My capability to do it well is also quite limited, I feel like, but we're gonna try. Okay. I'll you get out of my way for a second here. That's too close. What brush size am I on right now? The biggest brush, the fill brush, great. Hold on, let me lock you. This isn't gonna look or sound very inspired at first, but I'll at least say what it's referencing afterwards. And you can decide whether that's actually anything interesting or not. I'll probably just fill this at this point. Yeah, but I need like... the bits of wispiness and whatnot coming off of here. Like that. That's part of the outline already. Ah! Outline is so thick. Okay. I think since we can't have a little bit more wispiness over here, though. Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, at least extend a little bit further. Kind of like to have a little like that, maybe. It's a start. And the thing from here to do is try to get a little bit fancy. I don't have enough colors to work with to really make this work, but see if I can kind of break this up into sections here. Kinda. Also, at this point, I should probably lock the black. And then start turning it more yellow. Eventually. And maybe a lighter yellow towards the end. Towards the very, very end. Oh, I missed this part here. Just give it a little bit more something over there still. Okay, but right now this is not looking fantastic because it's very, very banded. So today's art class is going to be about dithering and how I'm not very good at it. That was not very good dithering. I should probably... Can I zoom in more? I don't think I can. Ah! Yeah, the idea is to have a little bit of space here. Or you have kind of a fade. But you can't really make properly fade with this kind of setup. So you kind of, I don't know if you call it cross-hatching or what that you do instead. Again, I'm not any expert at dithering here, so there are ways to make dithers look good across bigger distances like this, but I don't know those ways. Keep messing up the grid here too. I feel like I probably have more precision here than a person usually would on DS too. I think you might be able to also do like a little bit like this to pull out the dithering a little bit more, but you have to be careful not to make it look too regular. That's the annoying part. You don't want dithering to be super obvious. But also, if you get the pixels out there that's like way isolated, they don't really look convincing anymore either. Because they're just out there all on their lonesome. I think this is the best we could probably ask for here. Here you can barely see the difference to start with, so it's probably not worth that much effort. If I wanted to be really fancy, I could probably have had like a blue tint towards the left there, but this is the best we're getting, I think. I would have liked to have some more shades of gray and whatnot if we could have, but this is the best we're going to get. So, as for where the inspiration for this comes from, it's not just, oh hey, I put some flames on a sled. I specifically based this off of, very vaguely, off the paint job on Ballistic from the box art of Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. That's what I had open here to use as a reference. Not that I was particularly faithful to it, but hey, it's something. It's cool to reference more stuff from the history of this channel. Okay, ooh, stylus, go away. Now I can actually use the controller again. Something that should serve me a little bit better than what I was doing before. Alright, give me a second here. There we go, alright. I have no idea whether or not I should be jumping at any given moment. I guess that was a combo. I could have shot things when I was in there. Okay, well great. The fun part is I have to go back and check all this again myself anyways. So now I want to see whatever I might have missed over here. I think this just, yeah, this just lets you do it again. You can also just do it yourself. So, could I have gone away with just not drawing that at all? Sleeveless girl over here. It's a sight to behold. That was a really good combo, thank you. Well, that was silly, but okay. I don't think there's anything we could possibly miss here. I'm pretty sure I have all the stuff on the level. Yeah, that says door right there, doesn't it? Sweet. And we've got all the pages. I did forget how maze-like this game was. That was the main thing that bugged me back in the SpongeBob edition of this game, to be perfectly honest. How the levels were really maze-like, and there was so much stuff to look for in each level. I'd like to complete as much of this game as I can, but we'll have to see. Frankly, I don't enjoy having to obsess over finding every last thing in a level and whatnot. So, I don't know, we'll see. It'd be nice to complete this and whatnot, and like, in universe it'd be nice to save all the Riposa and etc. But I couldn't tap that thing to open, I had to just press the button. Thank you, game. Is that like a first time clear bonus? Do I get that every time I clear the level? I'm not sure how that money works. Or do I remember what stuff you want money for? I can remember one specific thing that hopefully we'll get enough money for. I don't know. Maybe if we never buy anything else in the game. The other thing I can remember paying for is different palettes and patterns and whatnot. I don't think I'll use patterns though, really. Hey, writers, come on. Get an editor if you have to. I forgot I actually named the character Gur. I mean, he's clearly Gur, but still. Man Gur here. With very un-Gur-like proportions. Man Gur, I say, in reference to Manchu. You know that old monstrosity from back from the Brawl hacking days. That was a long time ago. So I can't believe I was in, like, I thought something would happen to him, or I thought someone would just kill him in response. Also, is your name Joey or Joey? Everyone else has so much more normal names, and if yours was at least pronounced Joey, that would seem more in line. Is it Joey, or is it Jowie? No, he seems like a pretty influential dude. And you only asked for help just now? That seems like a sensible thing to question. Okay, specifically in the book, it might be another matter. For what it's worth, by the way, I really don't remember the story of this game, so... I know precisely one thing about the sequel, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I left the lights on. This is nice music, by the way. Happy music again. I forgot though, some DS games had such darn good music. Think back to like Ace Attorney and say Book on Mystery Dungeon. I forgot you had such good music on this very incapable system sometimes. Aside from just like pre-recorded stuff, of course. Rollins with You had a good soundtrack too, but that was all pre-recorded music, not stuff that was like made for the system. Anyways. Bye. Also, the audio levels are looking weird to me. I don't know if there's a lot of static coming through the microphone or something. Sorry if there's a lot of background noise in this episode. Right after the end of this episode, will probably be in a second. I'll take a look at it and make sure nothing crazy is going on. But it looks like the audio and the mic input is nearly as loud as the game input, even when I'm not saying anything, which is not a good sign. Yeah, it's probably Joey, if I had to guess. Mary Joey. It's normal names with slightly unusual spellings. Okay. That rectangle just went away. Oh. That looks like a thing to draw. Is that what we're drawing tomorrow? You like tape it back in there or what? I saw you just slap it in there, but... Ah, jeez, maybe tomorrow. Okay, we'll do that next time. So see if we get color in. Huh, not draw the whole thing. Alright, we'll see what that's like next time. Bye everyone.